I think last year we saw they missed the playoffs. A couple of years ago, they lost in the first round against Atlanta, and I think now you finally have a lead guard in Jalen Brunson, and I think that's made the game easier on Julius Randle. That's made the game easier on R.J. Barrett. The rest of the roster, getting Josh Hart at the deadline was also a big-time win for that Knicks organization. And so when you think about Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle leading your team into the first round, that gives them a puncher's chance for sure. Depending on the matchup, even though they're going to be a 5-6 seed most likely, that gives them a chance to potentially get out of the first round. I think that's all you can ask for given this roster.
Yeah, I think the Knicks are in a better position than they've been in a while, even in the loss for Julius Randle, one, to be in the same conversation as Bernard King and Carmelo Anthony in scoring is a big deal. To have a performance like that at the Garden, I know for basketball fans, the gravitas of that, right. The mecca of basketball there in New York. But for them having a step back from that game and say, okay, we're in a good position as we head towards the playoffs. And as Shams mentioned, with Jalen Brunson playing the way he's playing with Julius Randle and Josh Hart, who we've talked about as being maybe the best acquisition at the deadline, I think they're in a really good spot right now.
And for Jalen Brunson, when he came over, we were kind of looking like, man, I'm not exactly sure this is going to be the piece. Like, is this really going to lift them? And it certainly has. Like, he's defined a role there, and everybody's bought into what they're doing. The thing I keep going back to, and I've said this numerous times about this Knicks team, but I think it's really important to reiterate, is I think we watched them a lot of times last year. Guys were not having fun. They did not look like it was a happy place. Like, a lot of basketball at times looked apathetic for them. And these guys look like they're having as much fun playing basketball as they've had in a while. And that makes a difference when it comes to winning, too. So as long as they can keep that up and keep the momentum that comes along with that, they're going to be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing well and you just have that good chemistry on the court, it really helps. But, Randle, he has really just had a bounce-back season, I would say. You remember last year he was kind of struggling here, but he's really, been more efficient, taking care of the ball here. And it makes you wonder, where he is going to possibly be placed on the All-NBA team, right? But he's just really contributed for the Knicks. And the Knicks, Knicks fans, they have a lot to cheer about, something that they haven't been able to do for a while here.